Welcome to the Insurance Dudes.
Hey, Craig, let's get into some coffee talk.
Hey, I love it. I love doing some coffee talk.
Well, talk about what?
Dogs, daughters, whatever. It's coffee talk.
Coffee talk. Well, long time.
Hey, what have you been up to, man? We didn't go into the wall. I thought that's our shtick. What do you have up there?
He said it. He said it at some point.
What's above ET? That's new.
No, it's Beetlejuice. So
Oh,
I did order like 5 more things.
yes. Are you gonna drip them out or put them all at once?
I don't know.
I think it should be a
Maybe I
drip.
should-
But I'm not gonna tell you how to run your wall. But
My build-a-wall?
you're
Isn't this
you're
what you
building-
were referring to in HSC?
Yes. That's building
I'm
a
doing
wall
good.
right there.
Then I'm
You're
doing
building
good.
a wall of 80s. I
Um,
didn't put my salad in the. I'm gonna eat a salad, which I'm not looking forward to. But I really built up a non-beach body over the last month or so.
so have I.
Oh man, it's like all you do if you wean back a little bit of your workouts and then add ice cream, it's a total transformation in the wrong direction.
And what time are you eating the ice cream? That's another big thing.
Oh, at like 9
Exactly. So you put in pure fat to just
gurgles.
sit there. I
Just
sit there and just
gurgles in
soak in.
Yeah, nothing being laying on the couch eating ice cream, double fisted with drumsticks. Just
Oh,
peanut butter.
brutal.
No, just kidding. Not that bad, but
Well, this is a great start to our second coffee talk.
coffee talk.
So, Craig, let's talk about. So, the last interview we did, we talked a lot about like mindset and kind of being a doer rather
Yeah.
than just sitting on the sidelines.
Uh-huh.
I think that's a common theme that we're hearing with everybody, right?
Right. Well, we're talking to the best of the best, and the best
The
of the best
best.
have to have a positive mindset and an action-oriented mindset. Right. It's so easy
Right.
to come up with all of the preoccupations why you can't do those things. We talk about that in step 0 of the 7-step trusted advisor framework.
Yep.
Which I like to refer to occasionally. Yeah.
And like I said, I got my build a wall.
yeah, that's step
Right.
step 3, diagnose needs.
Should be step 1, man. I'm really enjoying this.
What, recently deceased? What is that?
The book of the recently deceased. That's the book that they got when they died in
In
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. So it's the
Yeah.
it's the operating manual.
Yes.
Which even in the movie world, and even in, I don't know what genre you would call Beetlejuice, they're following steps, right? They're following a process. They're getting in the right mindset, and
Yep.
it's critical. It's critical.
And I think that we all know there's so much information out there. We all know what to do, but it's just taking those first steps because it's almost like to get further with anything in life, you have, especially in business, you have to take 2 steps back. So if you're making, let's say you're a smaller agency, you're only making X amount of dollars, right? You're still going to have to take a pay cut. Like there's no way that you can get to the next level. And I think that's one of the biggest problems that people have. It's like, well, they're kind of maxed out on bills. It's like, dude, take 2 steps. Remember how you got into this. You had to take 2 steps back, right?
Yeah.
No matter what
Yeah.
job you got into to take into this, you had to take 2 steps back to go 5 steps forward. And I think that people eventually get complacent, and it's like maybe they lose faith in themselves of what they can do, set their goals way too low, and they're not willing to take those 2 steps back to take 5 steps forward.
Look at Bobby Stocks, right? He got to the 5-10 grand a month. So he's at capacity and he's comfortable, right?
Yep.
As soon as you get comfortable, you become complacent. And then you're not putting leads into your funnel. You're not doing the activity. So you're not taking action. You're just running through the routine. Like he's just building funnels and doing the marketing stuff, but he's not doing any lead gen for himself. And all of a sudden, that monthly recurring revenue will start to slowly disappear.
Yep.
right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's I think that even with all the steps, even the program that you have or any program, there's so much information out there. We're almost in information overload. Like we need to almost like, yeah, we need to just weed out all the noise at some point and focus and just jump in. Like it's up here. It's in your head, right? You got to just get past it and just do it.
I hear
And
corporate people constantly saying it lately. It's stay in your lane, right?
stay in your lane. Yeah.
That seems to be the hot little buzzword from corporate people. But there is some sage advice there, right?
Yeah.
It's pick your horse or pick your lane, whatever you want to call it, and stick with it.
Pick your horse, saddle it up, give it a little tap on the backside.
Oh, or you can whip it, whatever you want to do.
Whip it good, right?
Whip it.
Wasn't that your song?
Yeah, well, it was Devo's song, not my song. I did enjoy it. Actually, my dad is a real big fan of that song.
Really? Now you're trying to be young, right?
Well, yeah,
I'm too young to like whip it.
Maybe you need to put some Devo stuff on that back wall.
I think you're right. The hat, dude, and they sell that for.
Wasn't it just a bowl? I think it was just a bowl.
Well, that's a great piece for the wall. A bowl. A
backwards
bowl.
That's it. Backward. Yeah. Well, and the wall will never end, right? There's no there. Just like in business and in life, there's no getting there. Like you're always doing. And then the second you stop doing, that's it. Right?
You have to. Yeah. You always have to be taking 2 steps back to take 5 steps forward. You get there, you take 2 steps back again. It's never just completely linear, you know? And I think that's what everybody wants. Oh, my coffee.
Do you have coffee?
That's right here. Coffee.
Yeah, we're talking about dogs, daughters, coffee. It's coffee talk.
Coffee. Well, cool, man. I think that even for us, I mean, we talk about it all the time. I think that's really pushing yourself, right? Getting into that mindset. And I think that everybody, if you want it, it's being realistic, being self-aware. And if you really want it, then you know what you have to do to get it. And it's usually taking a couple steps back, following a process and getting that.
And do you need to park the ego?
You do need to park the ego. Park that outside. You know what I mean?
That freaking thing out there. Get rid of it.
Maybe park it far off in the parking lot so you have to take a walk to the.
I don't think that you can do this and have an ego because, I mean, listen to us.
Yeah. No, yeah. My wife would probably like it if I didn't do stuff like this.
My wife refuses to listen to this because she knows that it's going to make her skin crawl.
So does my wife. She won't listen to it. She absolutely
doesn't listen to one.
No, I've tried to throw it on. I threw it on the Apple TV a couple times, and the kids are like, "Dada," and she's like, "You turn it off." I'm like, I don't want it.
I'll be on iTunes to check how many reviews we have because I'm just compulsive about how many reviews. And if you're listening to this, please go ahead and give us a review. But I'm looking at the reviews, and sometimes when you hit the little button, it'll start playing the episode.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I got to turn it off because I know she's the look, and the
Same
look
here.
is brutal. It like makes my stomach hurt. The look.
Isn't it iTunes? It's iTunes. It's not iTunes.
Well, depends on what region you're in. iTunes.
iTunes. On the Facebook. Facebook.
The Book of Fosh.
All right, man. We got to end
listeners every second here.
People hate this. Coffee talk. All right, man.
Coffee talk. See ya later.
Boy.
Your Insurance Dudes podcast is sponsored by Agency Vault, an industry leader in agency coaching, hiring and retaining top talent, and sales training with the 7-step trusted advisor sales framework.
Hey, thanks for checking out the Insurance Dudes. Hey, please subscribe. We got some really great stuff coming out.